In today's video, I've never seen anime before, and I'm reacting to part 2 of The Fall of Shiganshina. I don't know, but we're reacting to it, and this is High On. What is going on, guys? My name is Eric.
My name's RJ.
And I'm Matt.
And today we're reacting to Attack on Titan Episode 2, The Fall of... I'm not saying that again. As you guys already know, I just started watching anime. This is probably my 4th, 5th episode of anime
Honestly, honestly, ever. Yeah.
This is the dub version. Apparently it's gonna get intense soon. I don't really know.
Yeah, no, within like the next episode or two, maybe three, maybe
A
three.
little more than that.
So based off of the last stuff that we watched, they basically just broke into the walls and all that.
Broken the walls. I remember the one guy.
Eren
Yeager.
Yeah, Jägermeister.
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 Yeah, Jägermeister. I remember his mom like dying or something, getting shit on by this giant skeleton muscle man or something. No, it was the Joker guy with the smiley.
Yeah.
Joker guy. I'm excited to see what's next. This is part 2 of The Fall of Shiganshina. So we're gonna it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I'm guessing it's just part 2 of that. I mean, that's fun.
Before this video starts, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet, and drop a comment down below on what else we should react to. And with that being said, let's jump right into it.
Eren Yeager.
Jägermeister.
So those aren't children, or are they?
What, the
little naked babies.
We cannot say.
Yeah. You'll find out eventually, like where they all come from and stuff. But
oh, so they're humans. They are humans turned into
mutants. All I'll say is they haven't seen the outside world that much. I think that's like
so they were in a basement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the Jägermeister basement. Facts.
Yeah, on like stilts or something.
Nah, those are his legs.
They just look like
just stilts, like wooden blocks. So I will say this real quick. Attack on Titan does really well with this. Any like weird flash like that, it's like a memory and stuff. All that pay attention to, because it all makes sense later on in the show.
So they're basically bait.
Yeah. It's kind of like their food source. So what would you do if you saw these things walking towards you?
I don't fucking know. What are you supposed to do? Run?
Yeah.
Would you like fight, or would you just be like, man,
What
fuck
am I-
this
you
shit?
can't
And just
fight.
What am I fighting with?
Yeah, like this.
I mean, unless I got a
cannons?
javelin or something.
You're gonna run at them with a
I got a
javelin?
fucking lock on missile launcher right to the eye.
Crazy thing is that wouldn't kill it.
It wouldn't kill it, but
Could
it definitely
disable it.
weakens it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're blind, are they effective?
Like they'll still be able to do stuff, but it really like affects them. As in, like, it's beneficial to take out their eyes.
What if they just made like massive amounts of like fucking tear gas?
I don't know.
I don't know. Gonna have to wait
It would
and
help
see.
if they would be able to aim. I mean,
Yeah, that too.
yeah.
So you remember when we said... Okay. I'll just stay quiet.
So that's a Giga Titan.
It's not as big as the red one.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news travels fast. Hours after Shiganshina fell, every man, woman, and child within the interior.
Excuse me, my lord. You really want to hear this? The whole Laria's been broken through. The Titans are... they're in.
I put a stop to this. I'll kill them all. Every last one.
Stop it! Please, you're scaring me. I don't understand what you're trying to do. You don't have to. Just give me your arm. No! You're insane. Mom said push you off the deep end. Shut up! Let me go! Damn you! This is the only way. You're not making any sense. Cannot forget the key. Whatever you do, you must reach it. It's the way to the truth. One day you'll understand.
Now he has the key.
It was a very important.
Very
Scene there.
important.
So the Titan broke into the second barrier, right?
Yeah.
The actual.
And how many are there?
So there was like
There's
outer
3 big
barriers.
walls.
Yeah, there's 3 main walls, but then there was like an outer wall, which is where he lived.
So that
And
outer
then-
wall was the first one, and then the other one. So there's 2 more technically
Yeah.
Yeah.
that haven't been broken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
And
like there was
what
like
are they? What are they within right now?
The second wall.
They're within the second one.
Yeah. The first wall was like the very outer, and then there's like the main wall. And then the main wall was broken in after after the outside wall.
And I'm guessing the walls get stronger as it
No.
goes
No.
more. No.
No.
So they could just break into this one if they
Yep.
wanted to.
Yep.
That sounds stupid. Why would they do that?
I mean, they're big walls to begin with.
You'll have to see, man.
Oh, damn it! You picked the wrong man, asshole! Mindless coward!
Why does he just fucking beat up people all
Because
the
he's a
time?
fucking dick.
Like I said, he's a dick.
He's literally a little shit.
See what they can do?
So that guy and the other guy that hit Aaron, they've lived inside so far to the point where they basically never seen the Titan in their whole life, probably. So that's why they're just like, oh, whatever, just throw them out there. But they haven't seen like the true like horrors and shit that what the Titans do.
So the only reason why the Titans do this stuff is to eat.
No.
No.
Okay, well, why so she just said that.
Well,
Kinda
they don't know
metaphorically.
better.
Oh,
They don't
yeah.
know
They
anything
don't
about
know.
the Titans. So they just assume.
It's trust us, we just have to be as vague as possible to you.
It's hard to not spoil 4 seasons of this shit.
Straight those spikes, pissheads! The 104th Cadet Corps boot camp starts now! Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Commandant Keith Sardis, and you will grow to hate me! Or am I gonna be the one to fight?
Oh, I'm a fighter, alright. And before I'm done with them, the Titans will grow to hate me.
So why the fuck would he say that?
He's not very smart.
He thinks he can take them all
Yeah.
on. Because he's a little bit.
Yeah, I don't really understand the mindset of a lot of these people. If I were them, like, wouldn't you just want to leave and just fucking go in the middle of nowhere, hide in a fucking cave or something?
Well, that's the thing. They haven't been.
Like, why would you want to be in this big old fucking massive thing that's just drawing attention?
Well,
It
okay.
just says food,
Yeah.
food, come here.
It's true.
We have 3 walls that are exactly the same. If you break through the first one, you get more.
So-
you know, it's like
I'll tell you this. Okay. They haven't seen the outside like almost ever since they were like born. So they
They-
don't know if
They believe they're the last humans on Earth.
yeah.
Hmm.
And so they don't know if like if they went out they could find like possibly another civilization or find like a safer spot where maybe the Titans couldn't get 'em.
Which they do.
Well, you don't know if they do.
No, I do.
You do?
Yeah, he knows.
I'm just assuming that.
He's seen it all.
I'm assuming it's probably like that. Just seems very reasonable. You know.
Well, it seems like a reasonable place where the show could go, but I mean, right now they're trapped behind those walls and they're all surrounded.
Yeah.
Even more surrounded than what they originally
Now, what happens
were.
if you wear a ghillie suit and you?
And crawl all the
Yeah.
way out? I mean, maybe.
Probably live.
So the main thing to take away, or there's like two main things to take away from this episode. One, the one Titan that can just burst through walls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he's not even the biggest Titan.
Well, he's not the
He's
biggest
not the
Titan.
biggest, but he's definitely out there.
Yeah.
He's
So
not like the little fodder Titan guys.
Yeah.
He's like the red guy, but just not as tall.
yeah. So it's like that's what I was gonna say. So last time we talked about like the different tiers of Titans.
Yeah.
So that one that burst through the wall is like in the same bracket with
the red guy.
yeah, as the tall red.
What was the tall red one in the first one?
Yeah.
And what was he just sitting there by the? I don't remember, but was he just?
He was on the outside wall, and then that's all you saw.
Okay, but why wouldn't he be the guy that just comes in and smashes the wall?
I don't know, man.
He's the boss. And so, yeah.
Could be, man. But the main thing is the key, okay? In the first episode, Dr. Yeager walked out with the key,
Mhm.
and he's like, when I get back, I'll tell you, or I'll show you what's in the basement, or whatever. And then he left. So the whole, like, attack happened, and then you saw him rushing on his little horse, like, oh my god, my wife, my kids, or whatever. And then basically you saw like this huge, like weird glitchy kind of thing happen, and then you see Aaron wake up with the key. So that's something to remember. It's very important.
I mean, I there wasn't much to that episode, I guess, besides like the beginning. The first 5 minutes was nice, and then the rest was kind of just them jerking around, you know, a little bit, a little bit of Jaeger action shit.
Yeah, no, it's just stuff to like remember later on, which I mean you'll remember. And
I think it's interesting that they have this army of people that they're recruiting for like a military.
yeah.
They know they can't do shit.
So I will say this: they haven't really experienced like a Titan threat in over like 100 years,
So-
and then that was like the first one.
So
So
I'll
they were
explain
all like
this.
very rusty.
So you'll get this explained very early, like next episode. There's like different branches of the military, right?
Mhm.
So the military you saw in this episode, in the last episode that didn't do anything, or they're like the garrison. They don't go outside the walls. They just protect what's inside. But they've had 100 years of peace. So the garrison guys for 100 years haven't done shit. But in the first episode, you saw the guys that came back from the outside.
Yeah.
And they were all fucked up. They're the scout regiment. So they try to go out the walls and try to push forward humanity and like get more information on the Titans and shit.
What happens if you were to climb into a Titan ear?
Probably find earwax.
You would be in their ear. You can live in this toenail,
Shit.
probably. It's fucking massive.
Could be the strat later on. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe again if you aren't subscribed yet. And stay tuned for part 3 or episode 3 with Eric's reaction. Until then, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.